Good evening. We'll try that one more time. Good evening. It is indeed an honor and a privilege for me to be here today with you to talk a little bit about my background, but talk more about how we can use our voice not only to find our own power, but to really transform our lives and our community. But before I go on, I must be honest and let you know that I'm somewhat of a chronic talker. And they've put me on a short leash, and so I promise not to go over the time. But my condition goes back much further than you may realize, because as I tell my story, I've been talking a long time. I've always had something to say. And then this is me, probably my brother is trying to bet me that I can't talk for the next 5 minutes, and I'm holding my breath. Disregard the ashiness of my ankles, or my knees rather. And then when I got to middle school, they said, we got to find something to do with this boy, so we're going to put him on to be an MC of a program to talk. And so that's where you find here. And then, because they asked me for pictures, and I can always kind of do what I want to do, I decided to put one in that's very important to me, and it's a very important picture to me. It's when I graduated from college, and what was so important about when I graduated from college is when I was a senior in high school, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. And she didn't get a chance to attend my high school graduation because she was ill and undergoing surgery. So I made myself a promise with the use of my word that if my mother should still be with us, I would try my best to graduate college in 4 years. And that's where that picture comes from. But to the real issue and to what we're here to talk about tonight is the power of words. We find ourselves living in a hyper-connected world where people are constantly communicating. We have FaceTime, we have text messages, we have email, we have Tango, we have Instagram, we have all these places in which we communicate and we use our words. And one of the things I've learned in both my community involvement and in my public life is people undervalue the importance of words. We use our words to build communities. We use our words to destroy communities. We use our words to overcome adversities. We use our words to succumb to adversities. We use our words in every imaginable way. And it has so much power. I'm reminded of what an old wise king said. Life and death lies in the power of the tongue, and they that love it eat the fruit thereof. So our words have power. Our words have so much power. We are the only life form that can create with the power of our words. But we find ourselves in an environment, we find ourselves in a situation where words are flying all around us and we're using them haphazardly and recklessly, I would offer up to you today. So how can we drive home the essence of words? How can we get you to understand the essence of words? And you can go to the library and you can get any book you want to get. But I encourage you to go and get Waddy Piper's book. Now, before you Amazon it and try to get it Prime, next day delivery, let me just tell you, you've read the book before, and if not, you've heard it. We can drive home the power and the reach of words with an old story. It's as old as yesterday, but it's as current as this morning New York Times. The Little Engine That Could. Y'all remember that story? Do you remember that story? Yes. The Little Engine That Could. You remember there was a train stuck. And that train was stuck, and they were in despair because they had toys aboard that train, and they were trying to get over the hill into the community to deliver toys to the young people. And we actually learned some important things about the power of our words through that story. You remember the train was stuck, and after everybody passed by, the big train passed by and said, I can't pull the likes of you. The passenger train passed by and says, I can't pull the likes of you, I take people. The freight train passed. All these trains passed and had reasons as to why they couldn't help. But here comes a little engine. And the little engine that could said, I know I'm the smallest train in the switchyard. I know I've never gone over this mountain before. And I know that I'm otherwise unqualified to do this job. But what set that train apart, and what I encourage to set you apart, and what we think about in terms of this idea, is this train had compassion. And I don't mean sympathy compassion that we like a telethon or something like that. I mean true compassion means to suffer along with, the true definition of compassion. When we learn how to show compassion to someone else, we too can be like that train. Because if you remember in that story, that train says, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And momentum started, remember? And then she kept saying, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And when we say we think we can do something, we can transform communities. We can love our neighbors more better. We can drive change, and we can achieve everything we want, even for ourselves. It's only when we show compassion. So, I offer this up to you. If you want to change your current situation, if you want to change your current community and wherever you are, it starts with having compassion for someone else. And when you have that compassion for someone else, it will, in fact, change your inadequacies to be a strength. Because I can hear the train as it crests the hill. It said in the book ends, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could. Thank you.